like the first month since you got here from the Under Armour game?
Life has been good here. I mean, a little cold weather, that's the only thing that bothered me, but workout, school, just getting in the swing of things, just learning campus, just really learning everything.
Next will be Irish FL from War Chant.
There's so many early enrollees in this class. How important is that? Is that something that you were set on from an early time? And what do you think the benefit of that is?
Being an early enrollee could just help in every aspect. You get an extra spring ball, and just you get to come here earlier and just learn more and just lift earlier. It's just every aspect of it was why I chose to do it.
Next will be Brendan Simone from LC47.
Hey, AJ, I was curious, how far back does your dad's relationship with Coach Norvell go? And I guess, how helpful was that during the recruiting process that they both knew each other for quite a while?
Yeah, my dad has known Coach Norvell since he was back at the offensive coordinator at Arizona State, and that was a big part of choosing to come here because of the relationship they've built and just the trust my dad has with him and then the trust I have with Coach.
Next will be Matt Marshall from the Orlando Sentinel.
AJ, since you got to campus, since you got a chance to maybe hang out with Jordan a little bit, what did you learn from him, and what kind of relationship have you guys have started to build so far?
Yeah, I have a great relationship with Jordan. I mean, I've learned a ton of stuff from him. He's been helping me learn the offense, teaching me the nuances of it, and then he's been helping me with tour of duty and just the workouts, and he's just kind of been there for me. So he's a great resource.
All right, we'll go back to Chris Nee.
With Tony Tokarz, how much had you dealt with him before he was elevated to his current role? And I know he was helping you learn the playbook before you arrived. How much has that helped kind of translate to him now being your position coach full time?
Yeah, I mean, with Coach Tony, I've known him kind of the whole recruiting process. I've always talked to him every visit I'd come up here. He's a great guy, and me and my dad both love him.
All right, next will be Kurt Weiler from Tallahassee Democrat.
Talking to Coach Atkins a few weeks ago, he talked about how even before you were here, it felt like you were here just because of how involved you wanted to be and how much you were already building those relationships. I guess, how important was that for you to kind of hit the ground running like that and be so far along by the time you got here?
Yeah, I just really wanted, once I committed, I was just all about FSU. I didn't waver, so I just wanted to really meet everyone, just talk to everyone, just do as much as I could, even though I wasn't here yet.
All right, we'll go back to Irish FL.
How much did you enjoy that Under Armour experience? It seemed like you had a really good week out there. And, did you go in? I know you might not have been the highest rated guy going in, but a lot of people felt like you had a great week. What was your mindset going into that?
Man, the Under Armour game, that was special for me because I'd been a part of it in 8th grade, and then even before that, I was a ball boy, I think, 2014. So I just wanted to go out there and have fun and just do what I do, and it was a great time, a great week, and it was a lot of fun overall.
We'll go back to Brendan Simone.
When we've talked to Coach Atkins and Coach Tokarz, they both have said that you really get into the film room and really study the game. Do you enjoy watching film? And if so, what aspects of it do you like?
Yeah, I really enjoy watching film. I mean, being a coach's kid, I kind of grow up just watching film, messing around, doodling plays all the time, and I just like everything about it, just learning well, right now it's mostly focused on learning the new offense, so it's more installs and more stuff like that, but it's still a lot of fun, and just get after it as much as I can.
The next question will be Aslan Hajavandi from War Chant.
Hey, AJ, I just was wondering, I don't know if it's your father you might lean on, but have you reached out to anybody to ask advice about what you can do as a true freshman to kind of really be ready and compete for a starting job at a Power 5 level as a freshman?
Yeah, I haven't really reached out to anyone in particular. I mean, talked to my family about it, but it's just, I kind of know what I have to do. You just have to learn the playbook and just be around the guys and just be the guy that they could trust. So I'm just trying to do that and just really build respect for those guys.
We'll go back to Matt Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
AJ, growing up, was there any sort of quarterback that you kind of emulated, someone that you thought maybe that stood out to you, you really liked the way they performed, and someone that maybe you wanted to be kind of become it, so to speak?
Yeah, my dad's from Boston, so I was a Patriots fan my whole life. So I would say Tom Brady would be a guy I want to emulate, and just his mental aspect and how he goes about everything. He was a big role model for me.
Okay, we'll go back to Irish FL.
With the, you guys obviously have added a lot of receivers in the transfer portal. Is it too early to get a feel for what those guys can bring, or have you already got the sense from them?
Yeah, I mean, shoot, our receiving core here is great, man. It's going to make my job a lot easier and all the quarterbacks' jobs easy. Just get it near them. I mean, those guys are special, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
We'll go back to Aslan.
Yeah.
AJ, do you have a sense that you're going to be able to compete for the starting job here this season?
I mean, it's too early to tell. I'm just here to kind of just do what I do and just get better every day. I mean, help the team out in any way. Just learn everything and just. I came here early to really learn.
We'll go back to Chris Nee.
As the son of a coach, you obviously know terminology and all that, but can you talk about the step up from the high school ranks to college ranks with learning everything that the playbook demands, the terminology, everything Tony and Mike is feeding you?
Yeah, I mean, I would say the football is football, so like there's no magic plays they run, but just the terminology is a little different, so you have to adjust, and then you have to do a lot of stuff with the pass pros, and just it's a lot more verbiage, but football is football at the end of the day.
Okay, we'll go back to Ira.
I guess it was announced yesterday that you're part of that NIL deal with Boys and Girls Clubs. Why was that important for you? Why was that an initiative that you were kind of excited about taking part in?
Yeah, that was a super cool one, and I'm super excited to be a part of that. It was cool because the first time I had ever played like an organized football game was actually through a Boys and Girls Club. It was Southwest Riverside County. We had a little flag football league I did 2 years, so that was a cool thing to like sign with and stuff.
All right, we'll go back to Matt Rochelle.
AJ, you talked about, getting into the film room and watching film, but as a son of a coach, what is it about film study that you kind of maybe learned from him that kind of maybe helped you grow as a quarterback?
Yeah, I've learned a lot from my dad just to look at the little things. Just you kind of break it down. Like one day you'll just watch a certain play, or or if you're just trying to learn the other defense, you'll watch the defense as a whole, just from the alignment of everyone to body language and just the small things like that.